Hello, this is Jimmy. Welcome to the latest episode of my Hitman World of Assassination playthrough. In this series, I'm playing through all the story missions in Hitman World of Assassination on Master Difficulty. Silent Assassin suit only, going for Fiberwire kills only. And in this episode, we are playing through Ambrose Island. If you've been following the series, you may be wondering, hey, weren't we just in Hitman 2? Why are we playing a Hitman 3 level now? It's because this is chronologically when the mission is supposed to take place. This mission happens after you take out Janus in Whittleton Creek, but before you go to the Isle of Scale to confront the Washington twins. So yeah, that's when we're gonna play through the mission. It also gives me an excuse to put off doing Isle of Scale, which is going to be a real pain in the butt. So we're sneaking in here and waiting for this construction worker. Oh, I paused for a minute before shooting up the camera. I didn't do it right away because if you shoot it out right away, it panics the target. She was, Akka was right there when we first showed up. So by waiting a little bit and giving Akka time to get out of the way, we avoid having her locked down, which, if that happens, it takes a while for the guards to all reset. As it was, the guards did go on alert, but they will calm down pretty quickly. So we're taking up these construction workers because they're in the way of where we need to go. And now I'm waiting. There's a guard there who's sort of standing, and he can see me through the window when I dump the body. So I'm waiting for him, when he goes to check his phone. And then I know I have a window of opportunity to dump that guy in a crate. There, I was waiting till the other construction worker shifted position so he doesn't spot me. Wait till this guy turns his back on me to choke him out. So yeah, that's not unusual for a suit-only run. There's a bit of subduing people to get them out of the way. And there, he notices me, but he doesn't come after me. All right, wait until that guy shifts position. Now I have a window where I can go in here and destroy the evidence. So it's nice to get this taken care of right away. There. Grab a crowbar. That'll be useful later. Have something to knock people out with.
Not worth the hassle, man.
Now I'm going to use a bullet distraction just to make that guard turn away from me. As you notice, I kept spotting me every time I walked past, but
Got some weird ass noises
by shooting a bullet there
here.
turns him around so he faces the wall, and I'm able to climb up the pipe and into Akka's room. Now I just need to create the opportunity to take out Akka. So I'm going to start by luring one of the guards in here. And wait a little bit till he comes in and investigates the sound. I'm going to sneak up behind him and choke him out. As I mentioned, alluded to, this mission is quite a bit easier than the next mission, Isle of Scale. It only has 2 targets and 1 optional objective. And we brought the remote EMP to take care of the optional objective. So that won't be too difficult. So there, I've knocked out one of the guards who hangs out here, and I dropped 2 weapons on the ground. Now I'm just waiting. Yeah, as Akka comes up the stairs, I go to hide in the crate. And there, now Akka is she's going in to take a drink. Both the guard outside and her bodyguard have picked up the weapons I left lying. They're going to go put them away while I murder Akka.
Akka's out of the way. Good work. That's one problem taken care of.
I need to get them out of the way because after Akka's dead, the guards will come back in here into this room. So I can't have her body lying around. I also tried getting them sick, but if they get sick, they end up spotting the body of the guard I left out in the bushes. So yeah, there's the guard who comes back in here. He's the one who makes it tricky to get Silent Assassin because he keeps finding bodies I leave. So there, throw the crowbar to get him to face that way.
You hear me? Now stop.
Sneak up behind him and choke him out.
That's one of the keycards for the satellite control unit. We'll need to find the second if we want to fully lock them
So
out.
there we, we knocked him out, and no one else is going to come in this room, so I can leave his body there. So that's Akka taken care of. That's the evidence deleted. And now we just need to get out of here. And here I'm going to take the shortcut to slip down. As I was saying, yeah, Isle of Scale is a tricky mission. Yeah, this one only has 2 targets and an optional objective, which isn't too difficult. There's actually 2 ways to take care of the optional objective. You can either destroy the satellite control unit, or you can grab 2 of the key cards. In my first playthrough, I grabbed both key cards, but having played it a lot more, it's most of the time it's just easier to take out the control unit. Just because then you don't have to worry about the other guy. One of Noel Crest's men has the other key card. And you don't have to worry about, if you destroy the satellite unit, you don't have to worry about knocking him out and making sure his body doesn't get found. Which isn't that hard to do, but it is a little tricky. And either way, you have to sneak into someplace secure, so... The nice thing coming in here is we've already taken out the evidence, so don't need to worry about getting spotted by that camera, which walked under. And the timing's perfect, so I can just grab this guy and choke him out. And luckily, if you leave his body there, it just doesn't get found. So here I'm going to save. I'm about halfway through. I'm getting close to taking out the control unit. So here I pick up the gun, drop it on the ground. That's just going to lure the guard a little bit closer.
What?
And yeah, even though he's coming closer, he's still not going to see the body there behind these crates. So that's convenient.
Ugh,
And then
no
now I just wait for
way.
him to turn around. And there, because he came closer, I had plenty of time to knock him out while he wasn't looking. Now I'm going to go ahead and hide these bodies just because there's a crate nearby and I don't want them getting found later in case something goes south. Don't want to spoiled. Silent Assassin spoiled for no reason. And here I'm going to use, this is what I'm using the remote EMP for. Throw it and detonate it to short out the satellite control unit.
Well done. With the control unit in pieces, the satellite's no longer our problem. Now all that's left to deal with is Noel Crest.
That's a fun
himself.
detail, the fact that the EMP unit lets you take out that objective. It's really... It's not a very useful item. I mean, you can use it to take out camera boxes, but it's usually easier to use a silenced pistol for that. And you can also... The other big use is if you bring it with you in Sapienza, you can use it to short out the laptop. That's an alternate way to destroy the virus. I think it's really like the only things it's good for. Those 2 objectives. There's probably another objective you can, or something you can do with it, but it's those 2 things and the camera boxes are the only things I'm aware of. So here we're gonna throw a wrench. So that NPC will go over and investigate. While he's looking, I can sneak around behind him and choke him out. spotting the crate right here. Be careful not to open the door. I don't want to risk getting spotted while I'm trespassing. There, I'm just came here to grab some emetic poison. There's also a durian in there, which is very useful. That might have been... Getting that might have been easier than what I'm... Well, not easier. Would have been quicker than what I'm going to do. Which is to poison Noel Crest's food. First step, we come over here. Pick up the key on this woman's nightstand. She's the cook, so she has a key to the kitchen. Then we set off her alarm, so she wakes up. We need her in the kitchen, because otherwise Noel Crest won't eat his food. He refuses to eat unless she's the one cooking. Because she thinks everyone else is trying to poison him. It's a sort of funny dialogue exchange. Listen to the NPCs talk about it. Because even the cook Noel Crest likes, is specifically just says, oh yeah, he's just being ridiculous. All I do is make it a little less spicy. And it's funny. So here, I'm going to go ahead and prepare the dish. Poison the food with the rat poison. That was close, almost got spotted, but made it out. And there, now we are all set. I'm going to go hang out on the pier and wait for Noel Crest to have his dinner. Go ahead and get the Fiberwire ready. So yeah, this took a long time. I had to wait a while for him to come over back to the restaurant.
You'll be happy to know that Shree's in the
Just
kitchen, Mr. Crest.
how his cycle worked out.
Starving. Have a seat. She'll bring your meal out when it's ready.
So he's going to go sit down. And then we have to wait a little longer for the woman to come out and bring the food. I actually got a little closer because I was wondering, wait, what's taking so long? I was worried I'd mess something up. But no, it just takes a while for her to bring up the food. It's like, I already made the food. Why are you waiting so long? But probably scripted so that it takes the same amount of time whether she has to make it or not. So yeah, then Noel Crest is sick. He's going to come over to this pier to puke. We just happen to be standing here. The guards will conveniently turn their backs on us. Here, I tried to drop him,
Crest
but
taken care of. And that's that. The rest will pick up the pieces.
I accidentally
Time
picked
to
up
go.
the submachine gun instead. But there, luckily the guards didn't turn around until after I dumped their boss's body. That would have been very bad to get spotted there. But luckily it didn't happen. So now we're done. We just need to exit. I've grabbed a wrench, so I think about taking this exit. You need a wrench to fix the engine so you can take this boat exit.
No way. You never paid that.
But it's a trespassing zone, and I decide I don't, after thinking about it for a minute, I decide I don't really want to risk that. I'm just going to play it safe and take the default exit. This is where you get dropped off in the default start location. So this is basically, if I were starting at the default location, this would be going out the way I came in.
Hey, how are you?
I saw Akka pacing around like a diagram.
I'll let Diana and Olivia know.
And there we go. That's another one in the books. So yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.